Hi, my name is Anna Everhart and welcome to the Voice Studio. Today is all about SOVT exercises, semi-occluded vocal tract. If you have looked for this video, you probably know what that is, but just in case you're new to it, it's any type of exercise where we're making an occlusion, we're closing off, we're not letting all of the air come out of our mouth that we're forming inside. And so therefore some of that energy is coming back into the vocal cords, giving them a boost. And I just like to think of it like a car that has a turbo booster. It's kind of like that. If you do some of these exercises, it's going to help bring clarity. It's going to make your voice feel more effortless. It's going to make everything just feel like it's placed in a way that makes your voice just feel better. So for that next 30 minutes or so, your voice is going to be feeling really good. And then you can do some as a cool down at the end of the time that you're working with your voice, or you can just do it throughout your day. If you are a teacher and you're using your voice a lot, this could be a really great exercise for you to do just throughout the day to just place your voice in the most efficient, strategic way so that you get the most out of your voice every time you use it. So we're gonna jump in, and I always start with my feet shoulder width apart anytime that I'm singing, one foot slightly in front of the other, okay? And you're gonna put your shoulders back and down. You know, we might be crunched over from teaching or working at a desk, whatever you've been doing. Stretch it out. I always like to roll up my neck. And if you're new to my channel, I've been teaching voice and piano for about 16 years, and I've taught all different ages, different types of voices, and I'd love to work with you. So if you have any questions about what it would be like to have a voice lesson with me, whether it's one or ongoing, I work with a lot of kids who are getting, or adults who are getting ready for auditions for musicals or choirs, different ensembles that they want to join, or performances, getting ready for that. So also just ongoing for people who love to sing and want to hone in on their voice. So if you have any curiosity, feel free to let me know. You can send me a message. Check out my website, annaeverhart.com, for more. So we're a little stretched out, and I want you to put your hand right here. So we've got our diaphragm that creates this 360 breath, kind of like a balloon inside, and we're gonna take a nice breath. And on the exhale, we're gonna go out on a tongue trill or a lip trill, whatever works better for you. So you're gonna go. And you do that until you're out of breath. You can change notes and do glides, or you can stay on the same note. Either way is fine. Take another breath in. And as you do it, I want you to feel your stomach muscles pushing back against your hand. So when you breathe in, that hand should be pushed out. And then when you exhale, try to resist letting that out. Don't go and let it all out. Push back against your hand a little bit. So you're gonna engage your core muscles. So breathe in, another lip trill or tongue trill. You might find that it's harder to push back against your hand when you go higher and start moving the note around. So just play around, see what it feels like. One more. And if you can hold it out longer than me, just keep on holding it and just keep repeating that exercise. Now, we're gonna start bringing more glides into the mix. We're gonna sing on a straw sound. I really do enjoy a singing straw just because it takes the guesswork out of it. This is a singing straw from the Singing Straw Company, but you can use any straw. You also can just use your lips. So it's kind of creates a blowy sound. versus ooh, which is using this. So you want to kind of have a kind of sound. So I'm going to use my singing straw. And we're going to start on a few glides, no notes necessary, no specific notes, just sing whatever is comfortable for your range. Nice breath in. If your voice cuts out, no problem. Let's do one more. And now we're going to do, on an actual note, we're going to do an octave plus a step and back down. Notice, how does your voice feel? Does it feel a little bit lighter? It already feels more effortless, and I can tell the clarity in my voice from when we started the video. So just take a note, take a scan of how you feel at the beginning and at the end and see the difference, okay? It's really cool. All right, we're going to start here on this G. Nice breath. These can get a little, you can get a little lightheaded doing these because it's a lot of pressure. So take a break if you need to take an extra breath, a rescue breath. I like taco tongue. That's a really easy one. You don't need a lot of know how to do that one. So if you're feeling a little lightheaded, do a little taco tongue. B. I'm going to take off the straw just to give you an example of what it might feel like if you're just using your mouth. And if your voice ever wants to cut out, just trust the process. Don't push it. Just let it drift out. And if there's a spot where you really need, like let's say you're singing a song and you're like, oh man, I really need this note, but my voice is cutting out there. Do what I call a little massage with the SOVT exercises and try something like this. Go like, oh, I'm trying to do taco tongue at the same time. So it'll be like, and make it smaller and smaller and smaller until you've kind of massaged out that one spot. And that's a really great way to do it. Sometimes the notes just start getting high, and so with the SOVT, it just gets a little tight and you need to pause. So if that got high for you, don't worry. If you could go higher, feel free to do one more. I'll do one more for you just in case you can go higher for that. And that was up to D6. So that's a pretty high note. And that's probably a good place to stop with an SOVT because it can get a little, we don't want to pop a blood vessel. So that is great. So use SOVT to work through treble spots. So let's say, let's just try sometimes in the middle of our range where we have a break, we can feel that way. So let's do a little SOVT massage. So we're going to let's do G to C here. So we're just going to do these notes here. and that's just a glissando, a glide. So we're not hitting individual notes. We're just gliding through. So we're getting all the semitones as well. We're gonna go down a half step. And those are some really nice exercises to do. Let's do another couple glides to just finish this off. These are any spots that you need. Feel free to get them if you want to do one little section or if you want to do a bigger section. We'll end with one big glide. So if you want to do a tongue trail, the straw, the lip trail, you pick. I'm going to do a tongue trail. Breath in. Yes. How does your voice feel? I feel reset. I feel ready to teach. I have 4 lessons coming up. So that's 2 hours straight of teaching. I can have up to like 6 hours straight of teaching. So just great way to get warmed up and ready to use your voice so that you're not quite as tired at the end of the day and you're keeping your voice in shape so that you don't run into major issues later. And if you have issues with your voice, this is a great exercise to help healing the voice and working with it and getting it back into shape for any way you use your voice. I would love to know how you use your voice. So let me know in the comments, what are you using this for? Do you do voiceover? Are you a singer? What are you doing to sing? Are you leading worship? Are you in a band? Are you a teacher, a music teacher? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to just know who is watching these videos and what you're up to. And that also will help me to know what videos would be helpful for you to see, because I would love to have any feedback and ideas. I hope this is helpful. And just remember to check out AnnaEverhart.com. If you have any interest in working with me, send me a message. I'd love to work with you. And even if it's just one lesson, a lot can happen and you can be pretty activated in that one lesson. So let me know and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Like and subscribe. Have a great day.